Hello, hello, hello. It's Coquino Pokemon, so welcoming you back to my Let's Play of Quest for Glory 1. Okay, a little side note here. World's most expensive coffee. Key ingredient? Dung. Single cup of this luxury brand has been known to sell for almost $100 in specialty outlets. Main ingredient is a popular luxury brand of coffee is beans extracted from the stable of the civet cats. That's right. Well, they're not actual cats, they're more like a cat-like creature. But you know what? The kata aren't actually cats, they're cat-like creatures, so I still think this is a reference to that line about the coffee that only they can make. I'm pretty sure this is what they're referencing. So basically what happens is these cavets eat these coffee beans and flowers of a plant. They can't digest the whole thing, but after going through their digestive system, it's pooped out, and these beans are supposed to be particularly tender or juicy or just really good quality for making coffee. It might be true, but I have no intention of trying it. Of course, it just might be because I'm not a huge fan of... That is my timer there. But as I was saying, I'm just not a fan of coffee in the first place. Not even a fan of cats. Certainly not a fan of cat poo. So that just holds no attraction to me whatsoever. Okay. Let's be a hero. Let's see, have I asked him everything I need to ask? Okay, ask about robbery. Mm-hmm. Two weeks ago, I was about to become wealthy beyond my dreams. I, Abdullah Du, would be the first merchant in the valley this year, but my life was shattered by those vile brigands. Oh yeah, I already asked this. Okay, ask about. What can you tell me about these brigands? 2 weeks ago, I was able to become wealthy beyond my dreams. I, Abdullah Du, would be the first merchant to... Okay. Ask about the leader. There was about 12 brigands. Oh, there were about 12 brigands, including a minotaur. If you can believe it, their leader was wearing a hooded cloak. I could not see the face, but he had a high-pitched voice. There was also some sort of warlock who giggled a lot. Ask about Minotaur? Whatever. Ask about warlock. Perhaps it was my eyes that deceived me, but I could swear there was a gnome blood in that odd magician. Okay, thank you very much. I think I'll stand. Buy room. May you dream of all the rewards you deserve. Now, why did I order a room? A, because this is a safe place to sleep, but also because it adds to my score here, which is not something I've discussed so far. Basically, if you cover every possible activity in this game, you should be able to get a score of 500. I basically see the score as a precursor to the current achievements in games, where achievements tell you specific things you've done. This just gives you a general sense of how complete your playthrough of the game was. You thank Shamin and pay him 5 silvers for the room, and it opens magically. Scary. Asleep at the Hero's Tail Inn. Your sleep heals and refreshes you. And that loud music once more. Ask about town. Although this valley I know have friends, I miss my homeland terribly. Okay, yes, tell me about Shapir. I believe Abdullah mentioned Shapir. Ask about Shapir. We live far to the south in the desert lands. Someday we may return there. Ask about Sheriff. Alas, the humble innkeeper. Whatever. Ask about Baba Yaga. 1,000 pardons, I am a fool for having no answer for your question. No, there's no particular reason you should know. Oh, goodbye. What do you have to say about Baba Yaga? Again, very loud music, especially if you're wearing headphones. So you return to my shop. Ask of me what you will, but keep it to the point. Ask about Baba Yaga. She is a powerful and wicked hag. You would be wise to avoid her. She cursed the Baron von Spielberg when he tried to drive her away. Okay. Ask about. We are the titles of magic and power. Masters such as that are of little importance. Okay. Well, thanks for telling me what you knew about Baba Yaga. Goodbye, darned if I know. See you later. Come on, keep going. Walk around those stairs. You can smell apples as you approach this corner. The pretty young centaur looks at you and says, "Good day, and welcome to Spielberg. Do you wish to buy some nice fruits or vegetables?" Carrots are good for night vision and lower one's cholesterol. This is but a small stall used for daily sale of whatever local produce is not being confiscated by the brigands. The small apples give off a sweet and pungent odor. The barrel contains potent-looking potatoes. potent-looking potatoes more suited for throwing than eating. The centaur in charge of the farmer's mart is a rather lovely and shy young centaur. You know, in all of Greek mythology, they never actually mentioned female centaurs. No mention of how centaurs actually reproduce. Though if you go by the legendary tales of Hercules, apparently male centaurs tend to marry human females. So I guess that means if they produce... First of all, I don't even want to envision how that mating process goes. But does that mean if the two produce a female child, that child is human? And if they produce a male child, that child is centaur? If so, I'm glad I'm not a woman, because I wouldn't want to have to give birth to one of those. I'm sure most women wouldn't either. I don't know. But that's just a little aside discussion. What's your name? I am Hild, daughter of... more of these names. Pifferdifferden, the farmer. Ask about... market. I'm sorry, I do not know very... You don't know much about your own market. Ask about food. Whoops. We have many kinds of fresh vegetables for sale today. There are lettuce and carrots and potatoes and turnips right from the ground, and a few for silver. They are very good for you. Ask about fruit. There are still some apples from last season in the barrel. You may want to buy 10 for a silver since they're so small. We will have fresh cherries in a couple of months. Well, I don't plan on being here in a couple months. In fact, I plan to have your problem all dealt with in about a month or so. Maybe a little more, a little less, who knows. I am, of course, talking about game time. I am, and not the length of time it'll take to play the game. Okay. Ask about brigands. Why? Because I ask everybody about brigands, assuming I can spell it correctly. They have twice robbed my father of his money, and they have tried to steal our food this winter. That's because we have a farm out of town. They would not dare to try this in town. The sheriff would stop them fast. Many robbers have run up to father as they trotted back to town. My father tried to fight, but they hurt him badly. They always ran away to the west. West? Didn't think so. Ask about father. My father is... who works on the farm just north of town. Yes. Ask about robbery. They have twice robbed my father of his... Yes, I remember. Ask about date. Thank you, but my father thinks I'm much too young. He would not permit it, but perhaps next year. Okay. This looks like a good point to end it for the day. So, thank you for watching. This is Coquino Pokemeso saying TTFN. Ta-ta for now.